The chat is, someone threw hands. Naledi wanted to touch other people's kids and she did at other places. I don't know why everyone's so scared of saying her name and saying she hit someone.
Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it was Naledi. Ooh, I'm gonna be dragged. I believe that it was Naledi Mallela that was complaining about people drinking a drink, because there's another story time that she did on her channel complaining about girls trying to drink her drink, and she was very upset type of situation. So that's her style. Like I said before, people don't change. People don't change. Just be yourself. It's gonna serve you better in life.
Vault opening. Welcome to the vault.
Hello, what is up, you dazzling diamonds and the others? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Linda Kyle and this is the vault. Anyway, you guys, let's jump straight into this video. Alrighty then, you guys, and in today's video we are going to be talking about, once again, and yes, it's becoming one of my favorite reality shows, I guess, right here on YouTube. Are you tuned in, right? Before we get started, I must give a hand to Tato Rampedi. He's doing a really amazing job, like yes. You know what I mean? Well done, well done, well done. The production, the edits, everything is really interesting. I guess he's not sticking to the day of the week that he said he was going to be uploading. Last week, actually, there was a lot of hype around Are You Tuned In. Kind of feels like it's fizzling down, but, you know, I'm still enjoying it type of situation. So with the uploads, I think it is very smart what he's doing, so that people don't get tired, because our attention span is very low, which is why TikTok has, what, 3-minute videos? Zombies type of situation. But anyway, let's get into it. As a matter of fact, this video is not going to be as long as my other commentary videos on Are You Tuned In, because there wasn't really much juice and dirt in this one. However, I do have a couple of things I would like to say and mention about what happened in the third episode. Right. So in the third episode, it's a continuation of the second, obviously, where the group decides that they are actually going to go out because it's too late for them to cook, right? Nell had come up with the idea that they should cook, stay in. It's going to be a wonderful group activity, which I second that. But eventually, they go out, and they do mention that there was drama that night once again. Like, people are going to bed tense in this house. And in my opinion, there's only one reason why they're going to bed tense. There's only one person that is really causing the drama. Even my favorite character there, Mr. Zilawizi, was saying that there's a particular person that just won't let things go. Always throwing jabs, like I said in my second commentary video of Are You Tuned In. And we all know who that is. In my opinion, Miss Moneybags, the YouTube living legend. Naledi Mallela. Now guys, please don't, I've seen in my comments, there are some people that literally think I don't like this girl. Honestly, I'm literally just doing my job. This is how I view her. This is how I viewed her from even my old videos that I've done about Naledi. I just, you can say that I don't like her. It's just, I don't like the fakeness. It's like, just be yourself. If you're rough around the edges or you're just rough, be yourself. We'll accept you better. Maybe there's people out there that like that kind of shit. But to be fake and pretentious is weird. And that's just my opinion. I even saw Naledi Mallela posted this on her community. community post thanking her viewers that know her so well and understand her. And then I watch episode 3 and I'm like, do they really know you? As much as you are thanking them for knowing you. Like, do they? Do they actually? Because it seems like the Naledi Mallela we're getting on Naledi Mallella's channel is totally different from what we are observing on our YouTube end. And of course, creatively, she has no control over the situation with what happens on Tato's channel. They're going to edit it the way they want to edit it to convey the message or the story type of situation, right? So eventually, I guess after they went out that night when they realized that the shops were closed and that, I feel really out of breath. Why? I don't know. But anyway, when they realized that the shops were closed and so they were not going to be cooking that evening, they went out. It seemed like it was a vibe. Everybody was having a good time. However, the group didn't communicate the movement with, what's her name? Tato and Kamu. Kamu even said that, well, nobody's telling me anything, so it is what it is, but I'm going to have a good time. And it does seem as if they were having a good time, including Naledi Mallela. I saw her dancing at some point, you know. But then it goes back to the diary sessions. And it seems as if, because Naledi Mallela was the one holding the Hennessy bottle, that she was complaining about people trying to drink her drink. And let me tell you this, I believe, I don't know if this is accurate or not, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe it was Naledi. I'm gonna be dragged. I believe that it was Naledi Mallela that was complaining about people drinking her drink, because there's another story time that she did on her channel complaining about girls trying to drink her drink, and she was very upset type of situation. So that's her style. Like I said before, people don't change. People don't change. Just be yourself. It's gonna serve you better in life. Look at all the things that are coming out now about so many people. I'm gonna be recording other videos after this. Hey, it's bad out here. People's true characters are being shown. So if you're coming out onto the internet or whatever, or just in life in general, just be yourself. It's gonna serve you better. If people don't like you, they don't like you. There will be other people that will like you. Trust me. Not everybody can hate you forever. Type of situation. Just don't be fake. So they complain about the fact that somebody doesn't want their drink to be drinking, and then the shot goes back to Naledi Mallela drinking the Hennessy. So it's like, ding, 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 it's her. As the video progresses, nothing really interesting happens. It's the next day. They do start to explain that the previous night there was a fight. And it seems like this fight was really, really intense. It seems like this fight got physical. I wonder who could have been involved, right? Apparently there were people crying. That G was even like, he tried to get in the middle of the fight, but 5 minutes in he was like, you know, actually I really don't care. No, Daddy G. We're not going to and have a good time. But that's the whole purpose of that trip, right? Create this content, have a good time, get to know people, etc. It wasn't about drama and shit, but thank you for the drama and the shit, because you're keeping us entertained and we're getting to know people even better. Even though I did say it last year. Type of situation. So Daddy G says that he tries to extinguish this flame. After 5 minutes, he was like, I actually don't care. I'm out of it, right? Apparently, 3 girls were crying. And one of those girls must have, maybe it was Naledi, I don't know. But apparently there were 2 girls fighting. And then there was a third one who was in the corner trying to mediate the situation, who was like, guys, please don't fight, guys, don't fight, type of situation. They even said that it was a scary situation. You know, we love drinking, guys. But I think I've said this before. You need to know your limit, eh? Don't get to a point where you're getting violent or you're losing your mind, like, completely. Because obviously, when you drink, we all lose our minds. Our mind is halfway gone. You lose your inhibition. You're not all the way there. Even though you feel like, oh, I'm just tipsy. No, you're not all the way there. You're not really yourself. But don't let it escalate to a point where you're getting violent. It's not nice. You kill the fun, eh? You dirty the situation. This is a reason why I don't drink brown liquor. For me, I don't get violent. I just start to cry. It's either I'm too happy or I'm just sad about something. That means absolutely nothing. Somebody could be giving you a look and you mistake it for something else because you're not in your right mind. Now you're crying. I don't drink brown liquor like Hennessy and stuff. If I have Hennessy, I'm having a shot of Hennessy A1. That's it. I will never cross that limit because I know what brown liquor does, especially to women. But it's like you're not yourself anymore. The spirit has taken over, baby, and it's not a good look because tomorrow you're waking up with regrets. Now you got questions. It's like your spirit leaves your body and something else comes in, because in most cases people black out, but you're still fully functional. You feel like you don't remember, but you're fully there and present. People are like, you don't remember? It's very tricky. So the next day, finally, Neo gets her way, right? And they cook, they make this amazing meal. Even that other girl from the other channel, I did a video about her as well. What's her name? That cute little dark-skinned girl. Just as, like, she's dangerously beautiful. She's so beautiful. This girl. Right? Afi and she's participating. Zilawizi, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. Don't worry, I'm not gonna have a Naledi moment. I'm gonna call you this. No. Even said that he enjoyed the conversation with her because she wasn't just expecting him to be funny. She was actually engaged in the conversation, which was very nice to hear. And then we hear Newa saying that she is getting really close to Salumi, right? Understandably so. Because the one that you would think that no would be close to, who is Naledi, was acting kind of cuckoo crazy, in my opinion. So people are going to detach from the one that's causing problems. People don't really want problems, especially when there's that one person that is trying to make sure, girl, you're trying to make sure that there is problems. The video progresses. They go about their day. It goes back to the diary sessions. Now, everybody is mentioning that there was a fight, a really bad, scary fight, but nobody is saying in these diary sessions what the fight was about or who was involved. There comes Kamu, and she's like, yes, last night there was a fight. And guess who was involved? It was Naledi. She even says that, I don't know why people are so scared to mention her name or say that she was the one that was in this fight. As a matter of fact, Naledi Mallela was hitting people's kids. Nashabana.
You always throwing shade. There's always like the side comment here, side comment here. You're making sure that you're in a different Uber. Like, why you been? Like, you're just making the tensions worse, you know?
The chat is, someone threw hands. The lady wanted to touch other people's kids and she did, at other places. I don't know why everyone's so scared of saying her name and saying she hit someone.
I told you. Pumasi. Let's get down and freaky deaky. Which is why I'm like, why would she post that thing on a community post for it? Guys, thank you so much for understanding who I really am, for knowing me. Why Nalwana Ashapan? Wasn't like that episode, it cuts off with Kamu telling us that Naledi was the one that was fighting and wanting to hit and actually did hit somebody. She put her hands on someone. She went very far. Okay. This is money bags. Anyway, now. Again. That's what Kambu said. But unfortunately, I cannot confirm this 110%. Or I cannot say Naledi Mallela in this situation was the one to blame or the only one to blame, because that's where the video cuts. We have to wait for episode 4. However, Kamu did say that Naledi wanted to put her hands on people's kids, and then she did. And why is everybody afraid to say it? Why? Say it. We want to know. Right? So I can't say much about that as it stands. I'll let you guys know what happens in episode 4. Please don't miss it, you guys. Go and watch our YouTube in. It's really interesting. And Tato Rambela is doing amazing things. And go and see what's happening there with Naledi. I think that is when Naledi left the house. Because she probably woke up the next morning and felt guilty. Not only that, it is a possibility that when she woke up the next morning, she was feeling guilty and everybody was pissed off at her. You know this situation, guys. If you've been on trips with your friends, the one that's made things uncomfortable. Nobody really wants to talk to you. Nobody really likes you the next morning because you did some shit. So she probably read the situation and was like, you know what, let me just go because I'm uncomfortable now. I made everybody uncomfortable. She ran away. Probably. It could be, that's a possibility. I'm not saying for sure. We'll see in the next episode. Oh, bamukobile. Or they said, you need to leave. What you did last night was not nice and you're making people uncomfortable. I hope that was the situation because people need to learn their lessons and that your actions have repercussions. You can't drink and put your hands on people, guys. You need to be able to control yourself. As you grow older, that whole blame it on the liquor situation, it goes right out of the window. And if you can't handle certain drinks, maybe don't have too much or them, or drink something lighter. Like Savannah. Savannah, it's going to make you happy. It's never going to make you violent or cry. Trust and believe. Stick to the things, my hair's coming loose at the back. Stick to the things that you know that your system, your body can handle and your mind. Don't go overboard because I love this drink. That doesn't matter. Can you handle it? Hennessy is really, really strong. It's that brown liquor, baby. Yashaba. Yabita. Right? So let's hope that they kicked her out because you don't do that. You're dangerous. And in most reality shows, when people live in one house, the one that instigates or puts their hands on someone usually gets kicked out. Let's hope they kicked her out. It's a possibility that she left on her own accord. But the one that starts to do funny things like that, they got to go. They do. They're violent. It's dangerous. People today are very, very scary. A fight, a simple fight, a physical fight can escalate to the point where the physical harm on the other party is so bad. Or somebody is deleted. Got mistake. You can't just go around hitting people. Right? Apparently people were crying. It was just a mess. Can you imagine the next morning how depressing it was to be in that house? I don't think that we're going to see Naledi anymore. Maybe in episode 4, one more time. But after that, I think she'll be gone. And if you look at the other people's vlogs, how the trip progressed, everybody seemed to have fun after that. And people wanted to come for me. You hate Naledi. Okay, let's watch. Let's see what happens. If I'm wrong, I'll come back to say, hey guys, I meant you wrong. Lisa. But I doubt. Alright? Anyway, you guys, if you guys haven't already, please do like, share, and subscribe. My hair just went loose to this channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys, and enjoy our YouTube din. It's a good one.
You know who the fuck I am, what the fuck I do, what the fuck I say, because I'm a bad bitch, I'm a relax. But no time and I be stopping on the weekends. I got that shit in the bag, a triple threat, I'm stocking the bag, don't follow the best. Addressing me, you call me there. When I walk in, you take a stand.